Are you confident talking about price when it comes to having that conversation with a prospect to tell them how much you charge? Do you feel really comfortable at that moment in time? Or do you tend to flinch, try and avoid the price conversation, tell them that you'll get back to them, and then more often than not, massively undercharge because you're just so nervous about it all? I think I can honestly say the number of times I talk to people who feel like they're overcharging compared to people who feel like they're accidentally undercharging is really quite different. So I want to share with you today the reasons why having some very clear fixed pricing is the secret to getting rid of undercharging and also making a lot more sales and earning a lot more money as a result. So here are 3 reasons why having very clear fixed pricing is absolutely the way to go to help you make more sales and earn more money. Now, the first one is that having a very clear fixed price gives you the confidence to always talk about price at the right moment with a client, instead of avoiding it, instead of getting back to them, instead of talking about following up by email and all that kind of stuff, which basically just wastes everybody's time and everybody's energy. You put yourself in a position where you can very confidently talk about price at exactly the right moment. And one key thing to bear in mind there is when it comes to talking about price, your level of confidence at the moment that you give your price is hugely compelling to a customer. If you're really confident about that price, they will see that and they will feel the value. Whereas if you're very nervous about it, they may think that you don't believe in the value of what you're suggesting, so they might not actually want to pay the kind of money that you're asking for. So the other elements to being able to actually discuss that price straight away is that it removes all of that uncertainty. You get rid of those situations where you're not really sure whether somebody can avoid it, can afford it. You're not quite sure how to then follow up. You're not that sure whether they're actually interested. You feel like they were interested, but somehow they've gone a bit cold. So you actually get rid of all of that and you have confident, really clear conversations right up front. Save yourselves a load of time and faff. And have fantastic conversations straight away. And that way, if somebody can't afford you, you also get to find that out quite quickly. So you're not going to waste hours, weeks, months, who knows what, trying to follow up with somebody who's actually not interested or just isn't in your target market. So that's the first one. The second one is that it will categorically get you more sales by being able to have those conversations promptly about how much it costs. Because at the moment you're having the conversation with the customer about what you can do for them and you're talking about how you can help and you're giving them the amazing solution to their problems, they are enthralled, they are interested, they're emotionally connected with you at that moment in time. They're feeling motivated, they're feeling inspired. When you send them a quote, an email or a proposal, all that kind of excitement and momentum and motivation has gone. With an email or a proposal or something like that, they've moved past that emotional buying stage and they're into logic. They are very much at that point facts and figures, and they're going to take a look at your proposal and they're going to take a look at your price, and they might struggle to convince themselves why it's the right thing to do. Whereas during that conversation with you, when you've got that connection with them and you're really resonating with them, they are far more likely to make the commitment to buy because they're in the thick of understanding exactly why they should work with you. So being able to quote those clear fixed prices right up front will help you to close more sales and make more money. And the last thing is, it's actually a huge benefit for you and your business as a whole, because having clear fixed pricing also means you have to have clear fixed products and services. So it means that you're not having a bespoke solution to every single client and constantly offering something different and pulling yourself from pillar to post. You have a very clear range of packages, which means that what you offer is simple, it's straightforward, it's streamlined, and it makes for a much easier business for you as well. If all of this sounds like something you know you need to do, but you're still tying yourself in knots around price and how to have these conversations, head over to my website, tailory.co.uk, send me a message and let's have a conversation about how I can help you fix your pricing, make more sales and live happily ever after.